Hello, professional entrepreneurs. Welcome back to another show here at the Life Skill Masterclass Show. I'm your host, Elona, helping companies scale and align their purpose and profits. In today's topic, I wanted to talk to you regarding the balance or the misalignment between growth and also alignment, staying true to your mission and vision as you evolve through the process of scaling and growing. One of the biggest challenges that we all face as entrepreneurs as we grow is actually saying no to opportunities that don't align with our vision of scale. This is a very challenging thing because it is so tempting to say yes to opportunities because we never know what's on the other side, or especially if you have the mindset of never enough or something is not enough. It's so easy to be tempted and actually go for opportunities that might suck up your time, your energy, and your resources. As you scale and as you get to the next level, it's really important to be able to stay very conscious around the no's and the yeses that you are saying yes and no to, because again, growing is great, but staying aligned with the mission and with where you would like your company to go is most important at the end of the day, because that really dictates a lot of the choices that you make, decisions you make, the work-life balance that you might have or might not have. So it's really important to learn how to do that. The other thing is evolving your leadership style and really understanding that you will be a different leader at a different stage of your company growth. This is just how the journey goes. You'll focus on different things and different phases and stages. When your team is small, then you can still, be on top of your team and really help them, coach them through certain aspects of their trainings and their roles. But when your team gets larger, then your leadership changes more into the visionary, more into the person that inspires people, more into the strategic leader, so that you can focus your time and energy on the efforts and on the people that are gonna move you further faster towards the vision that you have for your company. And letting go of control without losing quality is one of those challenges that happens as you grow and as you bring in more systems and more team to your table, or to your company, I should say, to your company culture, so that you can support the foundation of growth, and then you focus on the right priorities to be able to give you that ROI that you're seeking, but also focus you on as far as your time is concerned. The other thing is processes that you have to implement as you scale. It's really important to understand that at the end of the day, your company is an independent asset. So unless you understand how to put the right SOPs and processes and in systems that are always improving in your company and simplifying this, then again, you're just going to have a very big problem on your hands, I should say, called the company, because everything that you'll be doing is going to be consuming more time and energy, and of course, resources of people and money and time, which is some of the most valuable things that we all have as founders and as CEOs. So it's important to have tools and frameworks that you are creating within your company so that you can keep this at bay. And as you are scaling, your systems and processes are always supporting the growth of the company. But then you have that focus of constant improvement. Honestly, at the end of the day, systems are always improving. The processes are always improving, your structures are always improving for leverage and for better optimization of those processes and systems and teams. Burnout at the top is real. You obviously want to be very cautious around your own energy as a CEO, because we all know that being an entrepreneur is a 24/7 job if you let it be so. So avoid burnout by being really focused on the most important priorities, and then boundary setting. Boundary setting is one of those things that, back to what I was mentioning at the beginning, learning how to say no to things that don't need your attention, don't need your focus, don't need your time, don't need your energy. Managing your energy and mental health. Mental health is really, really important, right? Without your strong, sharp mind, you can't make decisions. And especially if you're at risk of burnout, some of those symptoms will be foggy brain. You're not going to be able to think clearly. You're not going to be able to have the energy that is needed, I should say, to be able to show up every day and do the thing that's going to move you further faster or connect the dots of your operations, pretty much, of the next things that you have to do. And then the last part is legacy thinking. So always staying in that legacy thinking mindset of what are you working towards in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years, right? 20 years, thinking in decades. Building something again, are you building it to sell? You're building it to pass it down? Are you building it to step away from one day? These are all things that you want to have a lot of clarity on, because that will really influence the decisions that you make on your day-to-day, right? Having that focus very clear, it will influence a lot of your small, tiny decisions, which seem like they're not really important, or even major decisions, because you have a focus as to, what is that legacy thinking that is driving you, and the thing that is going to really make you happy and fulfilled long term. And again, having that long-term shift in your mindset will determine your daily operations and your daily activities. If you're seeking for support in scaling, wherever you are, in whatever phase and stage of scaling you're in, whether again now you have teams and you're seeking more systems, more structure, more improvement of your operations overall, or maybe your people, then I would love to further connect. My calendar and agenda is packed. If you would like to schedule time together, send me a message and I'll be able to check out and see if I can make an availability on my calendar for the next 3 days, and we'll be able to chat further and kind of hear where you are and see how is it that we can support you here at the Life School. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and also leave us a review. Some more CEOs can get access to this information and be able to share it. Thank you so much again. I'll see you next time.